Much. It's never too late to head back to school. Our workplace wellness expert, Hladio, is here to let us know that we're seeing these days a lot more leaders in the workplace are heading back to school.
Absolutely. Well, there's a couple things. One, I think universities are a rich source of information for leaders. And with the things changing the economy, we've not seen these things before. We've not seen how to handle conflict and handle in this type of economy before. So going back to school and tapping into university professors, tapping into student organizations is a great way for leaders to kind of get sort of free, if not, inexpensive consulting.
It was interesting because I actually had a friend that was sharing with me that she too is going back to school and finding that maybe universities are now catering to those that are a little bit older, not your typical student, so making it a little more available for them.
Yeah, the average age of the students is actually going up, and what's interesting about these university classrooms is that you're in there with like-minded people, other business leaders, other business owners, and someone said something really interesting to me. Your problem's probably been solved before, just somewhere else in a different way. So why not go into that classroom, why not tap into the expertise of students, expertise of other business leaders, and say, okay, how are you solving your problem? How are you keeping your employees up?
Interesting that it's always a good time to go and just to continue to further your education. Also seeing that some of the leaders are going back to actually teach in the classroom as well.
Absolutely, and that's awesome to see. That's what a lot of students want is they want real world experience. They just don't want book learning. So being able to tap into a business leader and actually maybe do an internship. We've got a lot of organizations doing internships in projects and market research, and they're getting this expertise and they're able to go out and onto the job force saying, I've actually worked in these really cool projects.
I've had several that have said now that they see others kind of taking that first step, it's making it a little easier, something that they've always wanted to do, and maybe not necessarily in your field, but something else that you're also interested in, taking those classes in.
Oh yeah, so if there's new tools, I think most leaders, and no matter how long you've been in business, there's always different things to learn out there, especially with social media growing so much or marketing trends. So going back there and learning something new, giving back to the university, giving back to the community, but also then learning something yourself and getting something out of it. It's an awesome way of, so while we're going back to school for kids, I think our company leaders need to go back to school as well.
There's no age limit, right?
There
Mary,
is not.
Always good to talk to you. Thank you so much.
Great, thanks.
When we come back, we're headed back out to Withrow and join up